Because in Earth 5008, I've been assured that there will be a Woolworths.
Yeah, I bet you have. I'm Bomber Webb.
And I'm Christopher Olsen.
And you're about to listen to This Week in Sedgefield. How are you feeling, by the way?
Oh, still a little bit sick.
A little bit sick.
Yeah, it does seem to be going around though. Have you noticed?
You've got your podcast voice on, so we're recording, I take it.
Yes, no, I never actually talk like this.
No, you don't normally. No.
So I'm going to stop recording and then I'll go back to it. Okay.
Which sounds just like Mickey Mouse. They did a terrible job with Mickey Mouse's voice when they first started doing...
That was Walt Disney who did it.
Yeah, well, he did a terrible job.
Well, I think he did the right job. He
No,
designed the voice. It was his voice.
I
You
know,
can't
it was
say
his
he's got a
voice.
terrible...
It was a terrible voice. Okay, let your staff do it.
It was the...
Mickey Mouse. Oh, it was horrible.
You know who's impossible to understand is Donald Duck. Exactly, and it's...
Yeah,
14.
Yeah, 14. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
32. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, we better start.
At some point. Yes, this is my podcasting voice. And in the podcast today, we're going to be speaking about anything pertinent to the Sedgefieldian. And
yes.
Sedgefield has once again been making some news across the garden route with regards to the land invasions.
Yes. News across the garden route. Yeah. No, it's been hectic. I think we've actually come off lightly with regards the action taken.
Yeah, you know what?
There's been no riots, put it that way.
Yet. Can I say yet?
Yeah, I hope it's not yet.
It does still feel...
does work. Yeah.
It does still feel somewhat unstable. Honestly.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Because there's not something kind of firm and finalized and resolved.
There never will be until they start building the houses from the projects promised.
Okay, give us a brief rundown of what's actually happening with this, because I know it was on the front page.
Yes, yeah. So the community still waiting for houses to be built that have been promised. Mm-hmm. There's been no low-cost houses built in Sedgefield for the past 30 years, I would imagine.
Yeah, you said in 1998.
1998. So yeah, a bit less than 30 years.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been nothing going on. There's been lots of promises. So the land in question that was invaded illegally in the last couple of weeks was that block behind what used to be called the You Save supermarket, which closed but now belongs to someone else, and I don't know what the name is, but everyone calls it You Save.
We saved. Someone else saved it.
So that land was bought by the municipality a few years back because the need of housing land.
Yeah.
And for many years, housing has been promised. There was a riot back in 2019, if I remember correctly, where the people desperate for these houses that had been promised to them took to the streets. They were clashed with POPs. They ended up POPs as public order policing. They're the guys with like armadillo armor.
Tear
gas guns.
Them serious folk.
And helmets are very serious. And big dudes as well.
Yeah.
They eventually, the community ended up marching onto the N2 and stopping cars. Whoa. So it was quite a biggie.
And there were burning tires rolling down the hill?
Yeah, not on the N2 that time. Yeah. So eventually the police arrived. The POPs drove in that particular time, saw the guys on the N2 and started launching tear gas, which was a bit unfortunate because people had been talked down to a calmness.
Oh, really?
Anyway, soon after that incident, it might have actually been the same night, there was a meeting of a small group of people, community representatives from Smutsville, municipal representatives, and myself and the media, and a couple of other dignitaries. And they were promised that within, I think, 12 to 18 months, this new thing would be started. There's a few pockets of land. That was 2019.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And in the article, I said the only movement that has been seen is it jumping off the budget back onto the budget and off the budget and back. you can understand people's frustration.
That's it.
So you've got like I said to you earlier, you've got 3 or 4 generations currently living in a house.
That's
One
just
house.
unsustainable.
Yeah, and
Really.
a small house.
Yes. That's it. And especially with
Yeah.
rains, with the instability on, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm moving over a little bit to the dune, but the dune
Yes.
does seem to be included in the High Court ruling, or the,
Yes, somehow that does seem to they mentioned the dune.
yes, which is very
I
general.
spoke to someone about it recently, and they sort of thought it wasn't that dune. It was the other side of the dune. I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
the final things of it. They've just said the dune. So yeah, it basically they moved onto the land. They built these. Anything from like a little corrugated iron and wood thing to even tents,
Oh, really?
to cardboard houses.
Yeah.
Just masses of people. Masses. I stopped counting at 60 houses
okay.
built there.
60 houses.
60 houses, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, they were given court orders. Some ignored them, some didn't. Some houses were taken down. Some
Partially
weren't.
built ones, because there was also a human rights representative.
Apparently so, who said that they can, if they've been living there 24 hours, they don't have to move out.
Goodness.
That's not substantiated. That's what the community has said.
Oh, okay.
But so it's frustrating that they're moving onto municipal land
Yep.
because it's illegal.
Yep.
But you can understand their frustration. They just need a place to live. They are also saying it causes disruption in the community because they also, a lot of the people that are building there are saying our families have been here for generations. But there's a lot of people, let's say from the Eastern Cape, moving in,
Yeah.
who now have places to live. Or land. So the original population, let's call it that, from Smutsville is kind of being squeezed.
Yes.
There's obviously also the problem of foreign nationals.
Yeah, it's a
and
tricky
I mentioned
one.
all I'm saying is there's a lot of argy-bargy in the community. And people in the community who have been waiting for their
That's
house,
what I was
they're
thinking
on the
of, yeah.
waiting list, are now saying no to these other members that are building there, just randomly.
That's it, yeah.
We're going to lose our place on the waiting list
Exactly.
if you've built there.
We've been trying to go about this in the right way, and it's not even that you're jumping the line; it's you're jumping over the line.
You're wrecking the whole thing.
Yeah.
But they're doing it because they've got nowhere to go.
That's right.
And then you've also got the population of landowners in the area
Yes.
who are looking over at this and going,
and worried.
yeah, this is like you can't have a shanty town or an
Correct.
informal settlement creeping up so close. It just I've often spoken about a win-win-win situation. This is a lose-lose-lose situation.
It is. It really has that
Yeah.
feeling, and it doesn't feel like there's an easy or a quick resolution to this. There is, somewhere along the way, someone is going to lose.
Something's
bigger.
going to pop.
Yeah,
We're going
that's
to end
it.
up with riots again if it doesn't get sorted.
Yeah.
But at least if they started a building in one of those pockets of land that have been designated for low-cost housing, it would show progress.
That's it. Show that something's actually happening with
Something's
it.
actually
Okay, so
happening.
that's really what we're hoping for in the short term
With
then,
that.
because we're looking
And
short term and long term.
In my opinion, another pocket of land, a bigger one, has to be identified, possibly on the borders of Sedgefield. There's no room in Smutsville.
Exactly, that's it.
Somewhere that's safe, somewhere that's not on a dune, that is dangerous. If that can be identified,
That'd be helpful.
It would be helpful.
It'd be very, very helpful, but still accessible to Sedgefield, still
it's-
part of the community.
Yeah.
But this is short term, long term. A lot of people thinking about it. Hopefully, our municipal manager will be stepping in and doing a lot. But we do have a lot of changes happening around Sedgefield and around our land, which leads us, of course, to Earth. What's the number? Earth 5008.
5008.
I know that number popped straight into your mind as I spoke about the changes.
It did indeed. Yeah.
Because in Earth 5008, I've been assured that there will be a Woolworths.
Yeah, I bet you have. Yeah, that's okay. So Earth 5008 is the one where Mosaic Market currently is.
Currently is, okay?
And we
Including the parking lot.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, that whole area.
Yeah. So we had an ad from the municipality because they're going to change the zoning thing.
Oh.
It was advertised on behalf of their clients. The new owners that bought the land of Cliff Ellion, who was the Mosaic Market man.
The Mosaic Market man.
Not the Muffin Man, the Mosaic Market man. Okay, so they bought it off him. I don't want to say too much now, but they also put an article in the paper.
Yes, which is
with
super
the
helpful.
Advert, yeah, to say this is what we're going to do. Please, because basically what happens when people hear of development, they panic.
Yeah.
And that's where the Woolworths rumor came from.
There goes my village.
Yes.
There it goes. It'll never
move here for this.
Never be the same again.
But they've bought the land and they've said they are 3 locals.
That's correct.
They mention their names in the paper, so we can mention them here.
Yeah.
Ian Sparks, as everyone knows, is the wonderful man who runs Shell.
The Shell Man.
The Shell Man.
Fantastic guy, yeah.
Clive Bauer, who's been a developer around here. He's responsible for the Lakeview estate at the end of Fraser Street. He's been around here. I knew
ages,
him
right?
when he was, I think he was doing Clico Kitchens and
really?
renting out.
Okay.
Yeah. There's Clive. And the third one
Charles
is Charles
Lecoq. That's right.
Also a builder, local builder. The important thing is they're all 3 locals. So
Exactly
they're not
right.
swanning in from Joburg
Yes.
to build a monstrous thing. They want to do what's good for the village. So says their article that they put in.
Yeah.
And yeah, I trust them.
I
They're
do,
good.
yeah.
They're all 3 good people.
That's
so
it. And done awesome things for
I would
different...
like to encourage people to read the article in the paper.
Exactly, yeah, because it does. I mean, it speaks about how it could have actually been turned into some big old hotels.
Yes,
Wouldn't
yeah,
that have been
zoned for a
nice?
hotel, yeah.
A nice big hotel.
A nice big hotel.
Put it right there by Swartklei, by that beach. Wouldn't that be glorious? I think we need it. Let's be another plate, shall we? My bit inflammatory.
That gets a fat.
But you know what? We are on a world-class stage. Did you know that?
Yes, a world-class stage.
Yes.
Why's that?
For this over here.
Oh, the cube thing.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, that's Chris.
Scrambling a cube.
Well, it looks better than it did before.
It was solved. I scrambled it.
It was a solved cube that was boring. It had the same colors on each side, but now it's scrambled and looks much better. A Rubik's Cube.
That's right. So I do want to talk about this just a little bit because I was just a part of it and it was just so exciting. So we
organized it.
I was one of the organizers. That's right. Yes. So the World Cubing Association. Now this is a Rubik's Cube. You've got the normal traditional 3x3 one and you've got all different varieties of it. These twisty puzzles. We could call
puzzles.
Them. Yes, that's the official term.
Yes, twisty puzzles.
They're twisty puzzles.
And I've never solved one in my life.
No,
but anyway, carry on.
Not yet. I'll help you out.
Yes,
We'll start on a 1x1
yes.
and see how that goes. Might take a little while. Yeah. But we had guys from Cape Town, from PE, from all around coming in, and we had this absolutely awesome competition where we had people of all different ages, most of them younger, competing to get the best possible times in solving
the Rubik's Cube.
Solving a Rubik's Cubes. We call them speed cubes, but Rubik's Cube is very much acceptable, and you've got the different varieties, ones that only have 2 sides, some that have, the biggest one was a Mega Minx, which has 12 sides. There was one-handed solving. There was an African record set for the 4x4.
Really?
And that's
not the car, not a vehicle.
So if I want to be
4x4 cube,
4x4x4 because it's 3D. But yes, that was set by one Daniel Rush, who is Africa's best speed cuber.
And he came to Sedgefield.
It was him and his family who actually came down, and they helped with organizing. They brought all the gear. It was so exciting. People coming from George, Mossel Bay, Knysna, and all congregated at the town hall. And the organizers, guys come from, one guy who came from PE was saying that he just absolutely loved the event. There was such chias about it. There was cheering when people were getting good times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was exciting, man. It was really, really cool. We had
I can't even associate the words Rubik Cube with excitement. But as you're telling me, I'm getting excited.
It was
brilliant.
So exciting. It was so cool.
So good.
It won't be the last one. So a very quick shout out to the Rushers to say thank you to them.
Yeah.
To the junior delegates, Daniel Meesen, who got the Scube gold.
The
Scube, that's one of them. It is the strangest one. I don't have one here, but I'll show it to you.
A Scube.
A Scube, yeah.
Is that like a squiffy cube or something?
Yes, pretty much, man.
Okay.
It's so weird. But it was a glorious one. Thank you so much to everyone who came down for that. And it was so cool to see Sedgefield kind of show off.
Yes,
people coming and visiting and then saying, again, they said normally when it comes to the prize giving at the end, people just sort of dismiss. They're gone before that. Yeah. But people stuck around. They cheered. They absolutely loved it. So I think we really showed the town hall is a glorious venue. It is so cool to use that space for the community.
That's what it's for.
Love
Absolutely.
it. It's so cool that we've got that. And they also couldn't believe that we still got a community paper.
Oh, really? That's even better. That's even better.
So hopefully we'll get something in on that on the next one.
Let's put that in the next edition. Brilliant. I can't wait to report on that.
So you're going to see, we're going to become, this was the first official World Cubing Association. So all of these records and numbers and times that we got are listed alongside the best in the world.
The World Cubing Association.
That's right, the World Cubing Association.
The WCA.
That's correct.
Can we say the WCA?
The WCA.
And then you can have cubers with cubing names, like wrestling names.
Well, this is the best in Africa who came down. He's just such a nice guy. The whole family are just so nice. Anthony, Carol, and their daughter Catherine. So nice. But his name is Daniel Rush.
So Daniel the Undercuber Rush.
Glorious.
Excellent.
I can't
wait. I can't wait.
This family stayed at Lake Pleasance, and it's again so cool to sort of show that off. But then they were asking about the water and saying, well, so is it true that we can't drink the water? So of course we launched into that and said, well, this was on Saturday. It's salty. Don't drink it yet. But we've got an update on that.
We have. Well, the update is it's drinkable.
Good.
I asked for test results and they sent it to me. And I did put it in the paper. I don't understand them, to be honest.
I was going to ask.
Because it was like, of course, now it's 0.35 per squiggle sign symbol under 33
Greek.
megahertz.
Yes.
I have no idea. I have no idea what it means.
Looks
but
safe.
they say it's safe to drink.
Okay.
So it was tested by the municipal laboratory.
Okay.
Didn't know we had one. Maybe it's the Garden Route municipality one. I don't know. But they say they've sent it off for more
independent
comprehensive
test.
Independent test, but a comprehensive test to know exactly how many solids there are in 1,000 milli cubes.
Yes, cubes. There we go. It's all about cubes.
So the thing is that they say it's good to drink again. Well, I don't know if municipal water is ever good to drink, but it's okay to drink.
It is. I think that's one of the things that's kind of spoiled us now, that we've had this great purified water from all of the shops and places around, and now we go back to it. We're like, is this what it tasted like? Oh man, I kind of like the other one. So it worked out well for them.
The good news is that
do you want some
we've
water?
Located an engineer who worked on the weir.
Oh, yes.
We were talking about how the salt can get up the weir in the Karatra.
Doesn't make sense.
This morning, I was told about the man who was, and I do know him, but someone mentioned to me, no, you've got to speak to this guy. So before the next podcast, I'm going to ask him to explain how salt gets in the weir. Is the weir working? Is it a weird weir? Is it well-wired? Who knows?
Wild weird. And it'd be great to see if there's anyone. I mean, we have the official statements from the municipality, but possibly the guys who specifically worked on it, the engineers. I know that Cleone and Leviel took just so much slack over this whole thing, where it's not. I would say it's not really their job to know every single part of it and solve it. They're communicating between. They're helping us to hear from and to communicate to the municipality, and I've greatly appreciated them in that. But if we can speak to the actual engineers and find out what the cook happened.
And I must tell you that weir, the Karatra River weir, won prizes. A prize-winning weir.
There we go.
It did. No, it got awards from from various the municipal project of the year for the whole Western Cape or something. It really was an engineering masterpiece.
Wow, fantastic!
But if it's not being maintained properly or adjusted properly or whatever you do with weirs, I have no idea.
Tickle them.
Tickled weir.
The tickled weir.
All righty, we'll go with that.
You have been having some tickling times with some politicians over the past few years. Now, The Edge is, I mean, it's an establishment, man. It's an institution, not in the bad way, but it's an institution.
Well, some have suggested it might be a mental institution.
All 15 people who work there.
No, I got I did mention to you that I did get a call from the ex-mayor. A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah? I don't remember that. You say a lot of things.
Yeah, no, he was, Aubrey Tsengwe wasn't happy with the story I put in about him. And I did meet with him, and I met with him and listened to his requests and his demands, and I emailed him and said, I went back, looked at everything, reread and re-researched the article, and I emailed him and said, look.
Same conclusion.
Same.
Yeah.
But on a more interesting, I think, and a more glorious note, I think. I think it's glorious.
This is an accolade, isn't it?
I got a letter from someone via our website. And that someone was Knysna's ex-municipal manager from quite a few municipal managers ago.
Okay.
His name is
Sinatemba
Wiseman Vatala.
Okay.
So he was employed by the Knysna municipality as the municipal manager back in, I think it was 2019.
A lot happening around that time.
Yes. So March 2019. Now, what I have to the background quickly to tell you is that when I was speaking to the communications department on the phone, when they announced Mr. Vatala was going to be the municipal manager, I was spelling out his name because it's quite a complicated name.
Yeah.
And my bookkeeper, clearly with not as many books, didn't have as many books to do that particular day. Just typed in his name as I was spelling it out into Google.
Yeah.
And as I put the phone down, she said to me, Bomber, this guy has left another municipality under a huge cloud of suspicion.
Yes.
Why are they employing him?
Thank you for clarifying. I was uncertain of the type of cloud.
Cumulonimbus. It could have been flatulence. Who knows? So anyway, I then spoke to a couple of the councillors of the time in 2019, and I said, hey,
what you
guy, doing? Yeah, really?
Have you heard of Google, guys?
Have you Googled him?
Yeah.
And they said, oh, no. None of those charges were proven in court.
Okay, so they were just allegations. It
happens
to all of us.
And it was all political.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it does. It happens to all of you. So anyway, that was that. So in March 2019, he worked at the Knysna municipality. I think the salary at the time was 140,000 rand a month. This is a high position.
Yeah.
You and I had that same feeling about even the thought of 140,000 rand a month.
Does not compute.
Oh, the things we could do. Yeah. The things. So then his suspension happened because by the end of that year, he had taken the municipality from a good place,
good financial standing,
to
really
over 100 million in the negative.
No,
yeah, it was bad. So the following year, the council, and I listened to the meeting, took him to. In fact, I attended that meeting. They took him to task on this.
Yes,
and they said, "Dude." I think they called him Sir or Mr. Vatala.
Could have been at that point.
How can this happen? Him and the financial chief,
the CFO.
the financial
officer.
Yeah. Well, I think that actually the municipal manager is the financial head.
Oh, really? I thought it was the CFO.
But the CFO handles or I don't know, chief financial officer. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, they took both of them
Yes.
and said to the financial guy, how does this happen under your watch? And to the municipal manager, you are in charge of him.
Yeah, okay.
So they decided to suspend him, them, for 3 months whilst they investigated.
And would he get paid?
He was very angry.
Oh, was he angry?
He was angry. You cannot do this. This is libelous. I will take each and every one of you to court.
I've got the money for it.
Look, there's no proof that he stole the money.
Yes,
I don't even know if that was alleged. I think it was just basically
mismanagement.
Doing
a bad job of it.
Yeah, doing a very, very bad job.
Yeah.
Look, there was a few things that happened at the time where Neisner got so around that era, a whole lot of wheelie bins and a whole lot of.
Was that era? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's ringing a vague bell.
Yeah.
Anyway, they alleged that mismanagement. So their 3-month investigation took just short of 2 years.
2 years?
2 years. Suspended on full pay.
Oh, come on.
So 140,000 Rand a month for almost 2 years.
That's a lot of math.
For doing nothing.
Nothing. For being suspended.
For being suspended.
Well
not
done.
from the ceiling. So that was... and then... finally, the investigation committee then said, we're ready. We're taking you to court.
Yeah, let's go.
And he said, I resign.
No.
So he resigned.
Oh,
and
another
they dropped the charges.
Another moot sort of thing. And we've seen this over the past few weeks. This is how you do it.
Yeah, the municipal thing is, the operating procedure or whatever, is that if someone leaves, they no longer continue the case against them.
Oh.
So he leaves, taking all that pay with him. They've already paid acting municipal managers, a whole series of them, for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
He then gets a job with Central Karoo District Municipality.
No.
Yeah. Oh. And of course, I'm sure they Googled it and said, what about this? And I'm sure he or whoever else would have said,
politics.
It's politics. Yeah. So he then works for them, I think it was maybe over a year, maybe a little bit less than a year.
Yeah.
Until they suspend him. For various allegations of fraud and what have you. I must say that part of Vatala's fraud investigation was that him and the Garden District Municipal Manager Monde Stratu, they were charged in Neisner Magistrates Court with fraud, forgery, and uttering.
Uttering?
I don't know what uttering is. I'm so sad. Why have you got me in court again?
Stop uttering. So charged.
Charged,
yes, and convicted.
It was to do with a property in Buffalo Bay, which it wasn't handed over to Garden District Municipality.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yes.
It was supposed to be, it should have been reported to the Auditor General.
That's what that meant, okay.
Which it wasn't. So, yeah, it was a whole... It was
cloudy. There's a lot of clouds.
Yeah. Anyway, so Central Karoo suspend him with pay and while they investigate him.
Yeah.
And then clearly since then he's left there as well.
Oh, really?
Because he wrote me this letter.
Oh, there we go. That's how we started the story.
That's
how we got
and the letter came via our website.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's looked at the website.
Yes. And when you search him, like I did a chat GPT just about him, and it pulls in the Edge as a source. Yeah, so anybody
I've basically said who's watching the watchers.
Oh, there we go.
Who is making sure that the people on the top are decent people?
Yeah.
That was the question I asked.
Yes.
Who's guarding the guards?
Who's watching The Watchmen? I've got the Watchmen graphic novel, the comic book over here next to us.
Yeah.
It's somewhere. Yes.
So basically, there must be someone with oversight as to who we employ in these multi-100,000 positions.
Yeah.
Well,
And he's probably got some nephews that he might hire, though.
His letter to me was...
Oh, yeah.
Dear sir, madam. All right.
Depending on how you're feeling.
I humble request that you remove the article about my resignation from Knysna Municipality as municipal manager, as it gives a bad taste to future employment. I really plead with this. This sends a negative publicity. I'll use the word sick.
Sick,
S-I-C. That's exactly. I hope you understand where I'm coming from, he says. Sinatemba Vitala.
Have you replied?
I haven't. No, I don't know what to reply. But I'm not going to take that.
No,
he's
of course.
saying remove history from your website.
Yeah,
pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, guys, please.
Yeah, just take that. Just take that off. Just say on your front page in the 2020 edition number probably 612. And say nothing happened today. Nothing happened this week.
You didn't see anything.
Nothing to see here, people.
I wonder if he's tracking down.
But what the thing that it made me smile is it means. It's finally happening.
It's making a difference.
It's making a difference.
He
is no longer able to find decent work because people are Googling him at last.
Yeah, well done. We've arrived at that technology.
We've arrived at that.
The municipality has figured out
My
Google.
Goodness. Yes, yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, that'll be fascinating to see if there's any further follow-up from him or from others to see what kind of comes of it.
He may send a further request. I don't know. But I'm not going to remove it.
No, of course not.
He did.
No, that's right.
The allegations were there that it was.
Yeah. Now there's no criminal charges or anything like that, and if it was as severe as that, then maybe the municipality should have actually pursued it along those lines.
They had charged him in the court for that, the uttering and the fraudulent activity and whatever.
But
the bottom line was he was suspended from Knysna Municipality, which I reported.
Yeah.
He was. He then resigned when it came to go to court, which I reported. It's no untruths.
No, that's it. It's just facts.
It's just the basic facts.
That's right. Yeah. And that's what you're all about, isn't it?
Oh, yes. I'm just the basic facts. Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a fax. It can be an email.
I mean, it's 2025.
Yeah, shouldn't be a fax, shouldn't it? Yeah.
Oh, but thank you for reporting on that. Thank you for this latest edition of The Edge. Thank you for coughing into the microphone.
Oh, anytime. I'm always glad to cough up.
And as always, thanks for the chat.
It's been real.